Howdy all, and welcome back to Dad Tries to Play Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. Let's get going. Rasalhague is out, we're gonna play. And the first thing that happened is all of our mods are disabled. There we go, we're enabled. Don't know if we have anything ready to roll. Nope, everything is off. So, and the menus have changed just a bit. That's nice. Makes it a little easier to wrangle. So I think we should start a new career. Yep. Rise of Rasalhague, 3031. A Victor, a Frack, a Quick Draw, a Wolfhound, a T-Bolt, a Crab, an Archer. Man, they are starting you out. Okay. 700 years ago, the Principality of Rasalhague was conquered by the Draconis Combine and turned into what is known today as the Rasalhague Military District. For centuries, the natives of the RMD have been oppressed and ostracized by the larger Combine society. This open contempt of the region's indigenous population has bred a local independence movement known as the Tier. They fight to liberate their people and resurrect the Principality of Rasalhague. It is now the year 3031. The Inner Sphere is reeling from the carnage of the recent Fourth Succession War. House Davian and Steiner raced to assimilate hundreds of worlds recently conquered in the name of the Federated Commonwealth, including worlds the Tier helped liberate during House Steiner's Operation Götterdämmerung. After completing a garrison assignment on the Lyran Commonwealth world of Killenfold, you were approached by a new client who is in desperate need of your help. Let's go. You are about to start a new career. Yes, we've opened in sandbox. Should I start a new career? Should I start a new campaign? Let me go back real quick. Yeah. New career. There we go. Rasalhague, yep. Confirm. Start a brand new career, yep.
In 2108,
we've seen
humanity
this bad boy.
began colonizing.
Yeah. So it dropped a bit early. It's supposed to release on the 26th. It is not the 26th. Welcome to career mode. Yep, we've seen it. Name your mercenary company. Serpent's Fang. Yeah. We already had Viridian Dynamics. We've been the Trash Pandas. We've been Cash Falcon. We're going to be Cut Rate Goons. Yeah, we'll take the Rasalhague logo. There's our Cash Falcon. Yeah, Cut Rate Goons. Here we are. So let's check where we are. And we know how to use the map. Thank you. Oh, Rival Merc. Should have read that bad boy. It's okay. We're at Kellenfold. Okay, so this is the Rival Merc business. Yeah. There's another... The Waco Rangers. Brian's Legion. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff on here we're going to have to get used to. Starting us off at level 5, starting us off at a hub. That's great. 4 million C-bills. What's in the hangar? And this has had a workover too. So still have cold storage. So there's our active and there's our available. So it looks like the available still costs money. So I don't think that has changed. It seems like it's the same number of spots. That's okay. little bit better overview, I think, of the mechs. It's pretty nice. We'll discover all of this stuff as we go along, of course. And I suppose we should paint everybody. Let's find something just horrible, horrible, horrible. Does Rasalhague have a... I mean, these are my Novak and Blue Outer customs on my part. Rasalhague. That's okay. Maybe we can punch up, punch the secondary up. Like, what if we flip them? How about that? Primary will be white, so we'll be iced out. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna say, and then, well, let's go 14695A, and then you're gonna be, there we go, iced out. And the achievement again. Alright, let's get on into it. We're 5 minutes in. Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, Fixer Cantina. Okay, so this is new. Markson again. No. Oh yeah, the Fixer now offers a job. Right, the Fixer is a new fixture in the cantinas. Okay. Great work, kid. I've been monitoring your progress with the MRB, and I think you've done enough to prove the naysayers that the heir to Nick Mason's mantle has got what it takes. So here's the deal. Comstar does good work overseeing the MRB and their licensed contracts. It ensures that us mercs still get paid what we signed up for, even if a client is unhappy, and it keeps mercs from bailing on their clients without severe penalties, since no one wants to feel the wrath of Comstar. But the fees that Comstar charges for their MRB services are just downright criminal. It ends up pricing out many folks who could use our talents from hiring us out for smaller jobs where we can be of service. Thing is, there is nothing out there that says mercs can't take non-licensed jobs from anyone. In fact, smaller outfits like our own often take on these smaller contracts on the side to help us float by. If you're looking to take on some more small-scale work, you'll need to touch bases with a fixer. They scout clients and then look to hook them up with mercs they feel are able to get them what they need, typically by setting up a meet in a regional cantina. They hear that you're operating in their area of space, they will reach out and make their locations known to you on the star map. I've already put the word out there about you kids, so Rihanna might already be seeing some leads contacting her for a meet. Get them what they need, and they'll sometimes even provide you with some upgrade blueprints that your techs can use to further augment your mechs. That's nice. If you work hard and build up a rep for certain types of jobs, you'll even find more opportunities for lucrative assignments. Hell, you might even be offered up some rare tech if a fixer needs something done badly enough. Rest is up to you, kid. Give them hell. We will take that. Probably just going to leave those transmissions alone until I get annoyed with them. And let's jump in. Broken Promises. Christian Mansdaughter. Commander, my name is Colonel Christian Mansdaughter, CO of the LCAF's 1st Tier Assault Regiment. We're a Special Operations Battle Mech Command sponsored by Archon Steiner, primarily staffed with former Tier Resistance expatriates from the Rasalhague Military District and those of Rasalhague descent living in the Lyran Commonwealth. Since our formation, we've served the LCAF with distinction. I'm proud to say that during the 4th Succession War, the 1st Tier were instrumental in the success of Operation Goddardamarum, the Lyran offensive against the Draconis Combine that reclaimed a number of long-lost Lyran worlds and liberated multiple native Rasalhague systems from House Kirita's clutches. Commander, I'm contacting you because I need your help. Right now, I'm counting on your reliable reputation to help me with a task that must be done. I can't say much in this transmission beyond that I am in need of your services. If you're willing to work with me to see my mission through to completion, I'll do what it takes to make this endeavor worth your while. That is all I can say of this matter at the moment. I pray that it is enough for you to come to our aid. Please contact me soon with your answer. Accepting this offer will cede travel and mission control to your employer for 1 month. First things first. Let's check our loadouts, move some things around. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give the recording a pause and move some stuff, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I've done. There's not going to be anything fancy going on here. We're just going to do things like move ammo into the legs, the boring stuff that you do early on. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Nothing fancy, just moved explosive stuff into the legs. Nothing really to write home about. If there was a small laser, it got dropped for in a swap for armor. Nothing fancy. So now we're going to seed for a month because I think that travel time should give us plenty to refit. Objective updated. Yeah, everybody's still waiting, so we're looking at 19 days. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. 181 days. Okay. Commander, you're a godsend. Thank you for signing on to help us out. To put it bluntly, tensions are high and about to reach a breaking point. During the Fourth Succession War, the First Tier liberated systems in the name of the Lyran Commonwealth, under the promise that the Rasalhague natives of those systems would be allowed to take a more active role in the administration of our communities, rather than live as an oppressed ethnic majority, as we were under House Kurita's rule. Although the initial years of rebuilding under the rule of the Lyran Commonwealth started promising, it has since deteriorated as more attention is placed on the upcoming FedCom merger. After the war, the Archon rolled the liberated Rasalhague worlds into the Tamar Pact, one of the three nations that form the Lyran Commonwealth, and the nation that has historic ties to many of the liberated systems. Unfortunately, those ties are currently causing a great deal of anguish. Duke Kelswa has agreed to honor inherited noble titles, land grants, and property deeds held by families with ties to the liberated systems prior to the Kuritan conquest. Escalating tensions between the nobles returning to lay claim to what they see as their property and the Rasalhague inhabitants that held ownership of the same property for centuries under Kuritan rule. This has caused everything from civil disobedience against Lyran nobles coming to press their inherited titles to forced displacements of Rasalhague natives. In the Kirkbach system, things are getting particularly bad, which is why I need your help. After you've made all needed preparations, go to the system's jump point. I've taken the liberty of pre-booking your jump ship passage to Kirkbach. I'll explain more once you're in system. 181 days, let's go. Oh, I think that's changed. It's been a while since I've seen that bit, honestly. There we go, bills paid, everybody's refit. Now, until the mod gets fixed, we're going to watch that interstitial every time we travel. It's okay. Let's check out the cantina. We're going to definitely take this. We're in the right. So collect a cicada. Kill 3 Jenners. We're going to take all of those. Everybody's all ready to go. We can swap things in and out as we need. Let's see who's on the roster. Okay, so everybody's around 40. Right, nothing we want. We've got 2.5, so nothing I really gotta have. Really do like the commando. It's kind of fun. I like the death snell is a great one to run around in. Okay, nothing I really desperately need. It is taking me a minute now. Coming into loadout and wondering why I can't put things in places. Because they only go in specific spots here. In vanilla. So let's see. Mission, False Promises. Employer of the Independents. Targeting House Steiner. It's great to meet you, Commander. Thank you for coming. Over 200 years, there's going to be a lot of reading here. Over 200 years during the early succession wars, Kirkbach was conquered by the Draconis Combine. Many who feared the Combine's brutal reputation relocated deeper into the Lyran Commonwealth, abandoning homes, properties, and noble titles as they fled. Once conquered, the Draconis Combine forced the migration of millions of Rasalhague families to Kirkbach, leveraging them as cheap labor to clean up the devastation House Kurita left in their wake. Now that Kirkbach has been returned to the Tamar Pact, those with ancestral claims to properties that still exist within the system have returned to claim what they feel is rightfully theirs with Duke Kelswa's blessing. This brings them into direct conflict with the Rasalhague families that have owned the same lands for generations under Kyrian rule. This mess was already foobar to begin with, but now Duke Kelswa has thrown Inferno Gel on the entire situation by enlisting the services of a mercenary group known as the Götterdämmerung Society. Former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Götterdämmerung, that's been spelled differently twice. Anyway, they went mercenary to relive the glory days of the recent Forced Succession War. And they do so by enforcing evictions, openly intimidating, and in some cases physically assaulting the Rasalhague natives in system. All while in plain view of me and my first tier, who all have direct ties to the Rasalhague community. My unit and I agree that we can no longer stand on the sideline and let this happen, but our hands are tied due to our allegiance with the Lyran Commonwealth. We cannot openly move against mercenaries hired by our liege lord without risking a firing squad, which is why I need your help. I want you to cripple the Götterdämmerung Society so they can no longer oppress the citizens of Kirkbach. I've recently come into possession of the IFF's transponder codes for a local pirate group by the name of the Blankenberg Beaters. I want you to mask your unit with their IFF frequency and cripple the Götterdämmerung in what will outwardly appear to be a pirate attack from known in-system hostiles. My second-in-command, Tor Miraberg, and I will monitor your progress live on comms and direct you as needed. Good hunting, Commander. Let's go. This is campaign, jungle swamp, good visibility. I think half a square kilometer is pretty small. 260. Let's see. I'm gonna take 2 like that. Yeah, let's start that way. 3 sea bills, 2 salvage. 245, so we can ton up a little bit. I don't think I want the Victor though. I do not like the AC-20. I think I would rather have the Fract, honestly. And maybe I'll take the Awesome. There we go. And I can ton up a little bit on the Wolfhound. So we've got, let's give that a look, 15 more pounds, so I can get up to 50. Do I have a 50 tonner? I do. There we go. Let's roll that way. Let me check the weapons groups on the Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and alpha that, right? And yep, your weapon on the arm, so we're going to do that. So if we need to shoot up. And then how about, let's have a group there. Yeah, you're on the torso. 2 on the torso, 1 on the arm. Left and right torso, and then right arm. Okay, so right arm on the 2, alpha on the 1, and then on the 3 we will have chain fire. Let's go.
My unit fought and died in the Fourth Succession War to liberate the Rasalhague people from the abuse they suffered at the hands of House Kurita. But Duke Kelswa's hired goons, the Götterdämmerung Society, have come in and treated the Rasalhague natives of Kirchbach like indentured servants. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the Tamar Pact's treatment of my people, but I cannot move against the Society or Duke Kelswa openly. I need you to take the Götterdämmerung Society off the board, or the natives of Kirchbach will continue to suffer. Make a show of it as much as possible. I need this to look like a random pirate raid to avoid suspicion. Thor and I will be monitoring this operation remotely. Good luck, Commander.
Visual
Thank you.
ground armor.
Are you?
Tango
Alright.
smoked.
Oh, good shot.
Destroyed.
Alright, everybody get on him. Very good. Okay, so this is going to take us around a bit. It's okay. New biome, very pretty. Locate the forces. Okay, so I've noticed up here we get a little visual indicator. That's nice. Let's check our map now. Okay, so we got to come around.
Target acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Where did you come from?
Target down.
Destroyed.
We have incoming battle mechs. Transponders identify them as the Blankenberg beaters. Alert kills while they were being assaulted by pirate forces.
New target wolfhound.
IFF gods appear to be doing their job.
A bit of good news for once.
Oh, that worked out pretty well.
Target destroyed. Target
Glowing reactor spotted.
Come on. Okay. So there we go. Pretty happy with the alpha on this guy. I'll take that. Gotta be a little careful.
new target.
Engaging commander target.
There we go. Alright, so SRMs are off on him. I'll see if I can get this guy. There we go. Alright, the frack's a little beat up.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's slow down a bit, get cooled off. Oh, here comes a dropship. Okay. I guess they're gonna come to us. And everybody over here, please. I don't know who's dropping. Thank you.
Just saying.
Let's get in here and see what's... Yep, there we go.
Locust.
Locust. Alright.
Commander's target received.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Go. Ah, missed him. Alright.
Forming on you.
Everybody on me. Let's get on up here and see what's what. I'm pretty scuffed up. The fract is pretty scuffed up. Quick draw and the crab are doing well. Of course, I'm drawing a lot of aggro too, with the Alpha Strike being what it is. Sounds like good music. That's awesome.
Target acquired.
Loco, focusing fire.
Lost the component.
Target is done.
Target
Just do that. Alright, we're here now. What? Aha.
Let's light it up.
Okay, let's see if we can get him. Missed him. That hurts a little bit. Alright, we'll let everything cool down. And I am not so great with the peeps. Oh, that shot connected. Let's get on getting on.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart. Commander,
Now, hang on a sec.
unidentified dropship carrying active mech reactors just entered our combat zone.
Interesting.
Damarong Society, Blankenberg beaters. The people of Kirkbach will no longer stand by as you oppress our people. Shut down and submit to the tier.
Yeah, we're not
Be
doing that, son.
destroyed.
Magnussen.
Oh, hold up. Gotta get him, huh?
His name is Hakan Magnussen, an old friend from the tier resistance of Rasalhague. Looks like he's
Alright,
become
let's
a
get
bit
over
of a
here.
part of the movement since I last saw him.
There we go.
Commander, our main objective is still to destroy the Guta Damarang Society. Try to avoid contact with the tier at all costs. I'll authorize a generous performance bonus if you manage to avoid excessive
okay.
damage to the tier forces. They might not know it now, but they're our allies in all of this. They will be marked as a third force on your HUD. Avoid contact
Okay.
if you can, but also don't let the Guta Damarang Society overwhelm them. If they force your hand, try to disable their mechs without destroying them.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so we gotta be a little careful.
That
Get
target
the enforcer.
is
Alright, the fract is looking a little bit rough.
The primary target's destroyed. Keep this momentum going.
Alright, gonna have to switch to the fract, I think.
Damarang forces taking critical damage. You're almost there, Commander.
Alright, let's get that last one. Come on, hang on for a little bit, fract. You're almost through. One more.
What's the component? I'm
There we
reading
go.
no more
Okay.
Damarang targets in the combat zone.
Let's see if we can get out of here.
Good work. Head to the exfil site at the marked nav point.
It's gonna be a little bit
Do you
tight.
have a way of contacting this Magnuson?
If my tier communication codes are still valid after all these years, I should be able to. Why?
I don't want another debacle like this to happen again.
Come
Make
on.
contact. Maybe there is some way we can help each other out here.
Okay, but I need to warn you, Christian. Akon is highly ambitious and self-serving. Be cautious around him. He'll likely sell you out if he feels it suits his personal needs.
Just into the
Keep
green.
that in mind. Make the call. We'll see what he has to say first.
Ooh, alright.
Got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
That's a cool first one. What did we lose off the fract? We didn't lose that AC. I accidentally bought one in the market, so we can swap it in if we need to. Very cool. That was a good way to introduce don't shoot these guys, even though I was already actively shooting them. We are reliable. Wow, that was a quick 6, huh? Okay. What do we got? One pick. Yeah. Okay, there's the new mech. Don't really want a commando. Well, I could have taken more salvage. Alright, we'll have to worry about that later. Yep. 6, 7. We'll get another workhorse of the inner sphere there. And I guess we're going to take another large laser. There we go. I think we lost our gun. Still, good damage. Alright. Commander, again, I must thank you for your ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Tor and I have reached out to this hack on Magnuson. He has provided further insight into the situation here through the eyes of the Rasalhague citizens. All three of us agree that the Goddard-Demerang Society is the primary threat to peace here on Kirkbach. But Hakan has also suggested that the First Tier's exposure to this operation is too great. In his words, the Rasalhague natives cannot afford to lose the First Tier as an ally and a beacon of hope for our people. Reluctantly, Tor and I agree that our exposure to this plot puts the First Tier under a tremendous amount of unnecessary risk. Therefore, I am transferring the remainder of your contract over to Magnuson to see the remainder of this mission through. Make your necessary repairs, then report to him for further briefing from here on out. I pray that you two will find a permanent solution to our mercenary issue. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. Kestrel Lancers, those need... We've seen all of these. Oh, well, yeah, we'll take that, right? That's just Rihanna telling us we got a month. There's a cantina here. Let's see what we got. Could have turned that sucker in. We will kill 3 javelins, sure. We'll collect a commando. It feels like something we can do right around this area of the world. There's a mission briefing. Okay, so no, I do not want to do that yet. I want to get repair and refit. You just need repairs. Good. In fact, you're going to have some work done, so we'll check you in a second. Alright, what's the damage? Lost a peep and a laser, and the AC. Oof. Man, that hurts. I can put everybody... That's pretty cheap to put everybody back together. Okay. Can I upgrade anything while I'm in here? I feel like I should drop something like this, give you a little more armor. May do that. Sure. Let's go with that. 230, 84 days. All right. First pass at Rasalhague, pretty cool. In the next episode, we will pick up the mission briefing, False Promises Part 2, and go from there. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I'd love to hear them. As always, thanks for watching.